I woke to the faint hiss of static. At first, I thought it was the wind, the kind that squeezes between the cracks of old houses and makes the walls shiver. But as my eyes adjusted, I realized the sound was coming from much closer, the baby monitor. It sat on my nightstand, the green signal light a pinprick in the dark, the hiss like a seashell to my ear. The camera, mounted high in the corner of my son's nursery, had always felt like a silent sentinel, unblinking, comforting, until tonight. Nothing unusual had come through. I propped myself on one elbow, squinting at the LCD screen. The outline of my son's crib, nightlight casting an amber halo over his still shape. I was about to roll over when I heard it. My name. My full name. Perfectly clear. Too close. For a split second, my tired brain thought it was my wife, but she was beside me, breathing slow and steady, her hair spilling over the pillow. And this voice was nothing like hers. A jolt of adrenaline snapped me upright. My hand gripped the monitor. My mind scrambled. Radio interference? A neighbor's TV? No, it wasn't the sound quality that made my skin crawl. It was the tone. The voice came again, softer now, leaning into the microphone. "Daniel, come closer." My son was only 9 months old. He couldn't speak a single word. A cold ripple went through me. I stood slowly, my feet finding the chilled hardwood. The hallway air was heavy, warm, almost humid, as if the house itself was holding its breath. And there was a faint metallic tang to it, like the ghost of blood in water. The floorboards creaked under my weight, each step louder than it should have been. Ahead, a strip of amber light leaked from beneath the nursery door. Slicing the dark like a lifeline, I kept my eyes fixed on that line, afraid of what I might see if I glanced to the shadows at my sides. I eased the door open. He was there, exactly as the monitor had shown, asleep, tiny hands clutching the worn ear of his stuffed bear. His breathing was slow, steady, untouched by whatever light was speaking into the monitor. For a moment I almost laughed at myself, dreaming maybe, or just tired enough to believe in shadows. Then the monitor crackled. Not words, breathing, slow, heavy, wet. Each inhale dragging over something in the throat, not a baby's breath. My gaze slid to the far corner, where the nightlight's glow didn't reach. The shadows shifted, something leaning, just out of sight. It didn't move like a person. It moved like it wasn't made for standing. "Who's there?" I asked before I could stop myself. The breathing quickened. The voice returned, warped and dragging, as if the words had been pulled up from deep water. "He's not yours." The words stopped me cold. For a heartbeat, I couldn't move. My hands trembled without my permission. Then instinct took over. I lunged to the crib, scooping my son into my arms. He didn't stir, didn't even flinch, like he was somewhere else entirely. The shadows swelled, leaning forward. I could hear the breathing now without the monitor. I backed into the hallway, clutching him tight. The air pressed against my skin now, thicker, hotter. It felt like the walls were drawing closer. Just enough to notice. My own breathing grew louder, ragged, as if the air itself resisted entering my lungs. The monitor erupted with violent static, tearing at my ears. The sound vibrated through my bones. Through it came my own voice. "Put him back." I didn't look back. I didn't stop until I was in my bedroom. The door locked. My son pressed against my chest. My heartbeat filled my throat, drowning out everything else. My shirt was damp against my skin, though I couldn't tell if it was sweat or something colder. The signal light was off, but the screen still showed the crib, only the crib. And in the corner of the image, where the shadows were thickest, a shape leaned toward the lens, the head tilted unnaturally far, too far. its mouth stretched wider than it should have been, teeth too small and too many, smiling, like it was happy I had taken him, like it was waiting for me to bring him back.